What's up, guys? Derek from Legendary here. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and smash that bell so you don't miss any future videos. Huge announcement today over from DC and Palm Studios. We have DC Collectible Comics launching October 27th with Superman #1. So, super excited. Been a part of this project for a while now with Palm and the Back Howls. We got the first official DC Collectible Comic on the blockchain. We've been voting on it for some months now. Had direct input. We chose the cover and just discovered today is the day we're going to get access to the first part of this comic. Here it is. Right now, you can check it out if you go to nft.dcuniverse.com and check out the secondary marketplace. Lots of cool stuff in the works. I'm going to be talking about what's been going on so far with Palm and the Back Howls, as well as some speculation on what's to come. So let's jump right in. So first things first, let's read this article. You can see on Medium from DC NFTs. You can get to the blog through nft.dcuniverse.com, and it'll be the first post if you're reading this today. You can see Superman #1 will be the first comic from DC available for purchase as a digital collectible comic. So super exciting. 2 days from now. This is a Grail comic in real life. This is Golden Age, 1939 release date. So it was around the same time as Marvel Comic #1. And this is probably held in way higher esteem than that is. This is not the first appearance of Superman. As everybody knows, that's Action Comics #1. But this is the first self-titled series, Golden Age book. And pretty scarce. There's only 168 graded copies on the CGC census. 8.0 graded edition of this sold for $5.3 million. So that eclipses even Amazing Fantasy #15 in a 9.6. So super scarce, super sought after book. It's a grail among grails. And there's been some debate on whether Back Howls may get a first crack at this or if it will just be a public mint. Based on my understanding of this article, I think this will just be a public sale. So 9 a.m. Pacific time, $9.99. There's going to be a limit of 3,000 minted editions, according to this article. So Superman #1, 3,000 minted editions. We did get access to the first on the blockchain for DC, which is huge. Worked with Jim Lee and his team and had direct input on the characters, who the villains were, where it's going to take place, even what type of suit Batman wears, down to the Batmobile, everything you could imagine and want as a DC fan. We had input directly on that. So that was dope. That was the main reason I wanted to buy a cowl, was for that experience there. And now they're dropping comics in the same place we have our cowls, which is huge. So you can check out nft.dcuniverse.com and look at the different collections. The Back Howl collection here get you access to what is considered the key to the upcoming metaverse. That's speculation. We've got tons of value just from holding these things. We've gotten free airdrops. We just got a free Harley Quinn airdrop. We got the Legacy Cowl airdrop for free. So tons of value from holding a cowl. And you can see the different collections here. There's the Back Howls, Harley Quinn, freaking awesome boxes of Mayhem, which I believe to be potentially a comic book, because if you check out the medium here, there's different levels of rarity. So how rare is my DC Collectible Comic? Each DC Collectible Comic will have one of 5 levels of rarity, randomly assigned at the time of purchase: common, uncommon, rare, epic, or legendary. If purchasing from the Legacy Comics collection, the rarity correlates to the digital wear that will appear on the comic book. So there's only going to be one variant for those Legacy Comics, which makes sense. And then they're having a grading kind of degradation system, which is cool. That's going to be super exciting. And a common may look faded and aged, while the legendary features a more pristine look to it. That could do some crazy things in the secondary market. So it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. And then modern comics will be available with variant covers for each level of rarity. So that'll be similar to how VV has done things. 5 different variant covers of a comic. So my prediction is this Harley Quinn #1 is going to be a modern drop, not a legacy drop. And we already may have a way to get this for free. So we got airdropped these, as well as there was a free public mint of these items. Now, this is complete speculation. Don't make any purchase decisions based on this. But they came in 5 levels of rarity: common, uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary. So it's just kind of funny that those drops would be in those rarities. And it's Harley Quinn. We got it on, the anniversary of Harley Quinn. And then they have that comic book right here in the article, along with the Legacy Cal, which is the first DC comic on the blockchain that we voted on. We voted for this cover, and Superman #1, which will be the first one for sale in 2 days. So speculation here, we may get a free comic if you have one of these. So just something to keep in mind if you want to maybe lock in a higher tier rarity. Potentially you could speculate on that. With that being said, you can access all your comics under the My Collection tab. You can sell, and you have to pay a cash out fee. You do have to do KYC to cash out, so I've already done that. But if you're looking to come in as a new user and maybe play the market, just keep that in mind. $25 wire fee. That's better than a percentage fee, in my opinion, as well as KYC being required. They have mentioned interoperability in the future. That is not possible currently. Everything will be on the Palm chain and inside the DC NFT marketplace. So with that being said, that's what's going on. Other speculation. We have collections on here, and some of these are the fandoms. So these were free NFTs originally. You can get them super cheap right now, $5 or $6. And there's going to be a program coming called Overdrive. Now, I also wouldn't be surprised if some of these ended up being comics. There's different rarities of these fandoms as well. For instance, this one is a legendary. You can kind of tell by the price here, $110. There's only 5,868 of these. So tier is legendary. Will that at some point release a comic book too? It's potentially possible. So here's another one. This one is rare. This one has 70,000 owners. Some of these have never been really accessed though, because a lot of people just got them for free and haven't really came into the marketplace. But it will be interesting to see what happens with those fandoms. We also have the Night Watch sigils, which is going to be like a location of some sort. I don't think this will be comic book related, but this could be metaverse related. So potentially land in DC's metaverse in Gotham is my theory on these. So if that's the case, depending on, how long your time horizon is, some of these could be a decent deal as well. The posters, I don't really have any speculation on those. I'm not really sure what those might be able to unlock. You can get the Legacy Cowl. This has been kind of pumping already just from this announcement. It was like $55 yesterday. So if you want the first DC NFT comic book on the blockchain, you can pick these up from the DC marketplace at nft.dcuniverse.com. If you want a Bat Cowl, which is the key piece that started this entire project and launched DC kind of down this rabbit hole, you can check these out as well. You can sort by price to see what the current floor is. $485 will get you a cowl. They mint it at $300. So they do have different rarities for these as well. Just take a look. A lot of people buy based on aesthetics, so keep that in mind. So if you come to nft.dcuniverse.com, it's now showing this new drop, which is coming on sale October 27th, DC Collectible Comics. We got Superman #1 up front and center. We got the Legacy Cowl as well as Harley Quinn #1 in the picture. Collect each cover coming for the 21st century. I believe it's a weekly drop they're going to be doing for the comics. So just a heads up, if you're new to DC NFTs, they've been around for a little bit. The team is awesome. Super excited to get a chance at landing this. I don't expect owning a cowl will give me any added benefit, but you can bet your butt that I'm not going to sell mine because of all the benefits we've gotten so far and all the benefits we have potentially in the future. I could see this drop being set aside just publicly for 3,000 mints to cement it as a grail, as it should be. You can't just go out and buy this book in a physical version, so they're trying to, what I believe, do is make the same type of scarcity as an NFT, which I can respect. And I'm going to be interested in seeing the values across the different tiers. So common is going to be kind of faded and worn. Will some people be attracted to those versus the legendary? Will there be a grading system eventually for these? Something like the CGC, but for the digital versions. Who knows? But with that being said, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and smash that bell so you don't miss any future videos. This has been a legendary announcement. Super excited to get DC Comics on the blockchain. If you have any updates or have heard anything, feel free to drop those comments below about what might be coming next. Obviously, we have tons of great DC comic books that can be released over the upcoming weeks, and super excited to get my hands on those. So with that being said, drop a comment, leave a like, smash the subscribe, smash the bell, and I'll catch you on the next video.